The proudest day of my life was the day that I got my first job. I've been looking for a job for a while and heard that from my mom that there was a new restaurant that was being built and were holding open interviews for anyone that wanted to go. I was very excited for the opportunity, so I found the place and the time of the interviews and I planned accordingly. I got my best clothes the night before, all ironed and clean, and I was very confident. On the day of the interview, however, I got pretty nervous and I started to second guess myself, but all I can think of was the pride I would feel when I finally got the job. When I got home from school, I got dressed as fast as possible and left the house. To my dismay, I forgot my grandpa's truck didn't have air conditioning at the time, and the day was over 100 degrees, so when I finally got there, I was a sweaty, nervous mess, but still excited for the opportunity to become a working man. When I got into the place, I immediately recognized the man who was giving the interviews, and I tried my best to sit as close to him as possible so I can hear the questions that he was asking. The first guy went, and when it was over, he told him that he would get a call back. The second guy went up and was asked to stay for a second interview. Same with the third, and same with the fourth. By this time, I had grown pretty confident in myself and had answers for all the questions that he had asked. I was ready. It finally came to be my turn. I shook his hand, sat down, and forgot everything that I had prepared for. I was scared, a bit confused, nervous, and even more sweaty than before. But I was able to keep my cool long enough till the end of the interview. When I answered the last question, he wrote down on his notepad, looked at me, and told me he would give me the job. No call back, no second interview, just to show up for training. That was the proudest day of my life, because after all of the obstacles that I went through, I was able to come out as a respectable young man. I believe it's the greatest day of my life.